Hello. Hello, hello, welcome. I am in a little gold short. Yeah. Hello, mate. All right. Just eating my dinner. Ahoy, senor. Gracias. Right, I'm back. Mm, I'm here. I need that bit of food. So that's good. Yeah, a bit annoyed we've come all the way back up, really, with news, but should have just pulled the profit out. It's created gaps on its way up on the 5 minute, so that's good to see. They will need to get filled. Hence that gap getting filled. Yeah. Yeah, this should be the turning point with gold now, hopefully. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I'm shorting gold. I am aware. I know we do have news as well coming. we'll just see what happens, guys. Can you hear me all right? Yeah. Sound. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm short gold from here, pretty much where we are. I was in it for this move all the way down to here, but my target is these lows down there. I think it's a pretty sensible target, to be honest. I think we could definitely, if we get some sell side momentum and the sellers take control, I think we could quite easily see these lows get broke, guys. Sure. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I do take partials. It just depends, really. Yeah, it just depends. I should have took partial. I should have closed this position really, but I wasn't looking at the trade at the time. I saw it started to drop, and then I was like, right, I'll just leave it. And then I've gone live, and then here we are here, which is fine. It's the sort of thing you expect from gold, really. Anybody in any trades? Harun, you in any trades? Just let YouTube. Ba, 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 da, ba. Ba, 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 da, bum. Yeah, yeah. I was hoping price was going to be a little bit further down for news, but obviously the way gold works, the way gold, should work, shall we say, is when the dollar gains strength, gold should decline in value. And obviously, this week we've seen a lot of gold strength because of the demand zone that we've come from. And I suspect a big sell off with gold today. That is my bias. I do expect a big sell off of gold today for some reason. We are here. I know this is very key, these areas now. We're at the tipping point really. We need to see downward movement from here. If these levels get broken, then gold's going up for a new time, another all new time high. I can imagine. So something to be wary of. That's for sure. We do have gaps as well. Loads of gaps to the downside. Where how this move started created a gap down here. So there's a gap there. There's a gap there. There's a gap there. There's a gap there. No gaps up here. I expect this to be now the downward move of gold. Definitely look to get back to these lows. Yeah, that's what I reckon. New York opens in 15 minutes. I don't really want it to be up around here when news hits. I think news is going to be good. I think it's just going to keep accelerating the US dollar, to be honest. Let's just have a little look at the US dollar. Yeah. Yeah, I think the US dollar is ready to explode, guys, to get over these highs now. So this would make gold drop, which would be good to see. Let's get some downside movement then, Goldie. Just gonna get a drink, guys. Hi guys. Hello. What's going on? I'm back. Let's sell some gold. Well, we are selling some gold. I got some new toys to be playing with. Your short DAX for the 4-hour supply. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the DAX on the 4-hour supply. Yeah, I see. Well, I marked it up. I've already had it marked. That was my take profit this morning on the DAX from down here. I bought this, and yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not a bad idea, Eric. Just manage your risk on it, mate. Have your stop loss just above these highs. But yeah, this could be a trap, mate. Price could come up here, spike up, and then drop. So try and do your entry up the top here, maybe. But then just bear in mind, look to the left and see where we're heading. Basically, see where we're heading. Yeah. New York opens in 8 minutes time, guys. Let's have a look at Goldilocks and the Three Bears, if that's dropping again. Nah, want gold to keep dropping. I think gold's going to sell off for the rest of the day. I do genuinely believe that gold will sell off for the rest of the day. What do you reckon of your new toy? I love it. I love this new toy. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It helps a lot with the decision making, guys. Let me tell you, it's a very cool Gucci bit of kit. It's custom built as well, which is even better. Custom built to certain time frames to get certain data. So it's absolutely banging bit of kit. That's why I took the sales on gold here. I was using the volume indicator. I was looking at where the most traded volume was, how valued the traded volume was, and then made a choice. How I thought I'd sell gold, hoping that we're going to sell off for the rest of the afternoon. I've got 4 positions up here on these wicks. I'm hoping my first target is these lows. I want to target these lows as a minimum, and then it's just a free fall from there. Just bear in mind, how high are we on gold at the moment? Do you know what I mean? Tell us about Euro USD. What? It was a very painful experience to see all that profit, for it to come back up and then to melt. Very painful experience, but we'll go over it again because it's funny. Basically, as a lot of you are aware, I was in my sales from up here. Price was all the way down here. Pulled all the way back. I was down to 500 quid, and I thought to myself, look, it's the build account. If we go any more, we're going to be in serious trouble. So I thought, let's put it out. And then we done this. But hey ho, is what it is. So people are thinking of getting in some entries for Euro USD. Guys, it's in a bit of a tricky area, to be honest, because obviously we've got loads of demand. We have demand here, and we've whipped into this demand now. I would say this is not really valid, so this could get taken, and then we can, work this one. So, guys, we're in no man's land, aren't we? We're in the middle of nowhere. We're between 4-hourly supply and we're between 4-hourly demand level. So we need to Just be mindful of that, basically. There's nothing stopping people taking a buy from this demand, targeting this supply. Like, go for it if that's what you want to do, guys. But I'm not going to be doing that. That's not what I'm going to be doing. Bearing in mind, we do have news in half an hour. And my anticipation is it's going to gain dollar strength and drop gold. That's what I think today will do. Gold sort of peaked now, hasn't it, really, at its all-time highs. We can see that clearly. We've definitely sort of peaked now. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Obviously, this like chart price that we're printing now is looking a bit dangerous. It looks like it's coiling up, ready to explode. And I don't want it to explode to the upside. I want it to explode to the downside. So if news comes out good for the dollar, guys, then it's see you later. Bye-bye, Goldilocks. It's off to the races. We're in profit on it. 45 pound profit at the moment on gold, guys. We're in the big leagues with the big boys now. But yeah, cool. So I've given you my perspective on Euro USD. British pound, British pound US dollar, guys, will probably be a very similar scenario with the Euro USD. Yeah, it is pretty much, once I tidy it up a little bit. Yeah, so here's like your supply on the 4 hourly on the British pound US dollar. We haven't actually hit any demand as such yet. We haven't reacted off of any demand yet. So basically, guys, it's it's up to you what you do here. My opinion would be for this, to wait for the price to come up here perhaps, and then sell again. Looking at the structure, you know, it just makes sense to do that rather than do that. I think the buys, I think you'd be blown to smithereens, to be honest, in these buys in this demand zone. I think the safer bet is definitely wait for a pullback up to the supply and then short it. Personally. Yes. British pound, Swiss franc, guys. I haven't really wasted my time with this. I did enter it, and yeah, it took me out. But I don't like this. This is just garbage price action, isn't it? This is just a waste of time. You're not going to make money in this, guys. So British pound, Swiss franc is going to get put to the back burner. I have seen a lot of people speaking about coffee. Yeah, there's a lot of people thinking of taking coffee shorts, guys. I'm probably not going to join them, to be honest. Yeah, I won't join them. But there is going to be people sitting around here ready for shorts on coffee. So if you're thinking of getting in coffee sales, guys, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Just manage your risk and manage the trade, basically. I mean, my sort of entry, I would want to wait to get as close to this gap as I possibly could for my entry. It's upside down, so you got to imagine the red bit for today's purposes is the profit and the orange bit is the loss. So yeah, you'd have to try and wait for your entry around this sort of area, guys. Protect your money in these areas and see what happens. Looks like we've opened today with a gap anyway, so we've got some targets to the downside as well as this target, as well as these targets as well. So it's not a bad trade idea, guys. Like coffee short is a very good idea. You've just, you know, we just got a bit unfortunate when we jumped in it the other day. Really, it's just one of them things. But yeah, coffee shorts, guys. It's like a good idea. Let's have a little look at crude oil a minute. Yeah, crude oil. Crude oil is not doing much, is it? It's very up and down. Like you can tell it's waiting for something geopolitical to happen to get it out of this major consolidation area that it's in. It has literally just been dancing between $65 a barrel and $59 a barrel for 4 months now. It's just one of them things. I would like to buy some crude oil, but with this, I'm not going to touch it. I will just have a little look at some stockaroonies, guys. We haven't looked at stocks for a little while, have we? Let's have a look at some stocks. Yes, Apple, all-time highs. Is it really all-time highs? Yeah. Apple is literal all-time high. Okay. So, guys, I don't recommend buying any bit of any Apple stocks at the moment. We need to, over the Christmas period now, over the winter period now, things should sort of chill out a little bit. Definitely, like towards November time, you'll see the volume. Well, end of November, you do genuinely see the volume of the trading markets just drop down a little bit. I reckon that's when we could then see the sort of a slow decline in stocks to get back to bargain prices. Basically, you'd be an idiot, an absolute idiot, to buy stocks at these prices now because it's going to just drop. Chevron, Heinz. Yeah, Heinz was one, guys, wasn't it? I'm interested in getting into some Heinz longs. Yes, Heinz longs. Not until we tap here though. Yeah, I'm not interested until we tap into down here really, because these are acting as trap areas now. Notice how we've just stopped short of the line. They're going to be acting as a bit of a trap. People will be loading up buy positions all on here, and then out of nowhere, price will just go wallop, take your stop losses, and then away it goes. So I'm going to wait for the wallop down, guys, with Heinz, because we are going to get a wallop. So I'm going to wait for that. So interesting. So Siri, guys, I'm not in Siri, obviously, but I'm going to be interested to see how Siri reacts now. I've had this demand marked up for a couple of weeks. Obviously, there's another demand below it. It's quite a distance below it. But to be honest, guys, in terms of getting into a stock, Siri is ready to get into. You could definitely get into a trade on Siri. Had a nice big tap into demand. It's caused a gap. And it looks like with the market, pre-market open price, which is this orange line, that's what price will open down. So we then got two gaps to fill to the upside. So in terms of getting into Siri, I think, yeah, wait for the market to open. And you shouldn't be in drawdown for very long on this one, guys. On Siri, on stocks. That's if you can trade it on your platforms, that is. Yeah, Rytec Robotics, that's coming back. That's coming down. I have I've got a friend who's in this. If you pulled his profit out all the way up here and then wait for this to come back down and get better bargain prices, that's a flipping good trade. Likewise with D-Wave, with Quantum. Quantum, same scenario, guys. Like same scenario as Apple, really. Literal all-time high territory. So just wait, just be patient, hold your horses, and price will come back to you. I'm just going to go on gold, guys, see how gold's getting on, because I'm in the trade and we want it to drop. So we'll probably stay looking at gold now until news, unless someone's got something they want me to look at and analyze for them. Yeah, I want this to keep dropping. Want this to keep going, really. We will not talk about Euro USD again though today. That's pain. That's proper painful. That is. I almost want to shed a tear when I see the Euro USD FX pair. It makes me want to shed a tear. Yeah, the dollar. I'm expecting the dollar to have a very ridiculous move up for this afternoon, guys, breaking these highs. I am expecting this today, and that would then make gold drop out the face of the earth, basically. Yeah, good idea. Actually, let's have a look. See what. I've obviously had this zone here, Eric, marked up for a while. Yeah, we've come back to it. So, guys, I see. Yeah, Bitcoin longs potentially. What is the reasoning for potential crypto takeoff, Eric? Do you know? Like, genuine question. Because I don't know. I haven't heard anything. But yeah, Bitcoin longs do have potential. That's for sure. And to be honest, guys, I mean, I don't think load up on Bitcoin just yet. I feel like this tap of this demand is going to be a bit of a trap, to be honest. Wait for price to sort of pierce it, guys. I think wait for price to pierce this demand because this demand will probably be a trap. They're expecting loads of people to go long on this demand for longer term. So they'll probably be like, yeah, all right, if you're going to do that, then we'll just take call out and then we'll go in the direction. So yeah, just bear that in mind with Bitcoin, guys. Yeah. The idea is solid, Eric. Like 106 prices, mate. Yeah, I think, yeah, definitely. If we wait for 106 prices, I don't think we can go wrong with it, really. We're sort of looking at this low here that I'm sort of highlighting. I think we can wait for price to get as low as here. But if this low starts to get broken, then we're going to be headed into this demand, which is obviously here. But yeah, 106 on Bitcoin for long-term buy positions. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And I see what you're all saying. News in 20 minutes. I can see, yeah, I can feel some form of. So Bitcoin seems to act very similar to gold, doesn't it? It's obviously Bitcoin's dropping, gold is dropping, and the dollar's gaining. It's a bit strange. Do want gold to keep dropping, but it's not, is it? It's filled that gap. It's filled them two gaps there, look, but it hasn't filled that gap or this gap. So it wants to fill gaps. So you're saying, Eric, you're saying long term Bitcoin's going to go up, basically. Yeah. So basically, getting the buys for long term. Yeah, so I'll look at doing that. Probably not today though. I want gold to carry on going down. In an ideal world. Like this area where we are with gold, all this area up here is very high value, extremely high value prices. So I would definitely expect some drops. And I mean, I don't think gold's stopped, does it, since August? Has gold actually stopped at all since August? Had it? No. Like, just look at that. That is absolutely a monstrosity, in it. I mean, that is like, you know what I mean? Like big, like, yeah, that's an absolute monster if I've ever seen one in before. It's a weapon of mass destruction, this is, guys. And we need some form of major pullback, but we're just not getting it. We are not getting it. When I mean, like, to sustain a move like this, guys, we do need a very deep pullback. But we don't seem to be getting it, do we? Price is just going and going and going, and it's mad, isn't it? It's mad to see. And like this price action, news is going to be big. I think news is going to be big. I'm going to stay in my shorts, so guys, I'm going to stay in my shorts. I have a stop loss in place, so we'll just see what happens. These are very solid areas up here. This is very high value prices covered by some supplies, obviously only lower time frames, but yeah. I'll see what my friend Market's saying. I'm on. Let's see what Market's saying, guys, shall we? My daily bias is ready as well. How cool is that? Right, Market. Refresh. Right, sound. Market bias is bullish. Yeah, well, that's sort of understandable because we are in a massive bullish uptrend. So basically, if the US, if this news comes out positive for the dollar, guys, then gold will be bearish, like I said anyway. So that's good. That's good. That's just what we want. We want gold to be bearish, don't we? What, you think December is going to be the end of the bull run on what? On the dollar, you mean? So like everything's going to sort of drop until the end of December. Whereas, to be honest, there's no real point looking at any COT data on gold. Yeah, we already know everyone's going to be in buys. What's the COT data on silver, guys? Let's have a look at silver. Silver's increasing bearish, guys. Obviously, this COT data that we've got on market out, this is going to refresh over the weekend. And I'm going to be very interested to see what we say about silver, because obviously we are all-time high territory, very similar to gold. And yeah, it's interesting, this is. So we'll keep an eye, guys. We shall keep an eye. Still sussing out certain aspects of this, guys. Ah, there we go. Right, I can read it now. Now we have lines, I can read it. Yeah. Okay. I'd say there's some form of divergence as well, without a doubt. This is more or less divergence. I can't draw a line, but if I could draw a line, then yeah, that would be acting as divergence. Pretty cool though, isn't it? I like it. Yeah. Really interested to see this is. So we got news in 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes time, and we have news. La news. Bum bum ba da da da. Anybody in gold shorts or no? Where's my little bit of writing gone? There it is. The good thing is, guys, we're struggling to get higher. So I would expect it to drop. Nah. To be honest, guys, I don't blame you for not being in gold shorts. It's especially before news. It's yeah. It's going to be one of them. I'm going to be quick on the trigger, put it that way, if I have to be. I'm in profit in it at the moment, which is always good. I was quite lucky with this position, guys. Really, I sort of entered the trade, and yeah, I entered the trade and got into profit straight away. Really, it was nice. Literally pulled out my profit on the DAX, and got in on gold. I thought, yeah, this looks nice. This has got potential. Let's see what happens. And here we are. We are in it. Probably, guys, we're going to be live just till after news today, and then that would be it. We're going to chill out and wind down for the weekend because, as you're all probably aware, it is Friday, Poets' Day, piss off early Saturday tomorrow, and all that. You're long on US dollar Swiss franc, but I want to. Yeah, fair, mate. Let's have a little look a minute whilst we're waiting for the news. News is in 10 minutes. What was it? US dollar Swiss franc. You're long. Yeah, I mean, Eric, mate, like you're in a flipping good trade here. It's got it's got a lot of potential, and this could definitely just carry on going up. So if you're in it, mate, obviously put your stop loss to break even. Just let it run, mate. Basically, or take partials, take 80% of your profit where you are now, take 80%, and let the last 10% run and have a trailing stop. Just a trailing stop, just following you along. Yeah. Good trade though, mate. You and a brown ox, you two are spotting some very good trades. You know, I've noticed you both spotting some real good trades. When you post in the group and that, they're really good. They're good ideas. They're solid ideas, and you're seeing the right things, which is good. This is even better, guys. This is what we need. So, like in micro terms, stop losses has just been taken out with this wick up, guys. Yeah, mate. You know, I feel like it's important to let people know if they're seeing the right things. Do you know what I mean? You got to let people know if they're doing it the right way. But then if they're doing it the wrong way, they need to fucking know about it as well. Do you know what I mean? I'm all about that. Like, I just say it how it is. Best way. Right now, they're doing this goal. Come on, stop messing around. You annoyance. We're in profit, guys. That's the main thing. What is the news? I forgot what it was. In a minute, guys. What is it? Let's have a little look. CPI. So yeah, this is obviously going to let the dollar gain some strength in it, and drop gold. He says. We've got 8 minutes, guys. Righto, guys. I'm back. You think the US dollar will start to slow or show? Oh, show. Oh, sorry, show more strength. Yeah, well, do you know what, mate? Like, it sort of needs to. I think I spoke about it in my YouTube video the other night. I was just trying to point out the fact that, you know, the US dollar has been weak since the start of this year. Do you know what I mean? It's been weak since January, the start of this year, with no form of like recovery as such. We've had pullbacks in the market structure, which is fine, but no big pullback. This is just a major pullback. So yeah, like I definitely do expect some dollar strength now, guys, without a shadow of a doubt. It's long overdue, and you know the world is wide awake to the tariffs, which is good. Although there's nothing to be awake for, but people sort of can judge the tariffs a bit more now. If that sort of makes sense. So we have news, guys, in 4 minutes and 36 seconds. Let's see what Mr. Powell's got to say for himself today. I'll just look at USD JPY and then that's it. Don't know what was thinking this. That's sort of what you're thinking, I'm guessing, yeah. Yeah, makes sense. It makes sense, but you know, just bear in mind of where you are when you are up at this level. All right, but yeah, that's it, guys. We're going to stay on gold now. We're going to stay on gold until until the news hits, see what happens, and then go from there. So yeah, USD JPY, the short side, just yeah, pointed out, Abraham, they do make sense. Just obviously manage your risk and be careful with it. Yeah, happy days, guys. Let's we've got 2 minutes, 34 seconds. Yeah, I'm short on gold, mate. Yeah. I'm short gold, literally where it says we are in gold short here. That is literally where my entry is. My entries, and then my stop loss is right above all the supply. I took the short. I took the trade for multiple reasons. Supply, dollar strength, the new structure on gold now forming, clearly going down. Yeah, a few reasons really, but yeah, a calculated one. It wasn't just a case of just see gold jumping gold. It's going to be one of them moments. Jerome Powell's going to step up to his famous little stand. Good afternoon. Bang! Crash, wallop. The market's just crashed, guys. Oh no. I merely adopted the dark. I was molded by it, born in it. Anyone seen that film? Crash, crash, crash. Yeah, it'd be nice. Come on. Come on, dollar. Gain strength. Come on, gold. Drop. For all my homies in US dollar JPY, gold gain strength. I think this is going to be a bit non-negotiable, to be honest. I think gold is just going to go wallop. Toodle pip. See you later. I'm on my trading terminal looking at it, guys. There we go. Come on, Goldie. Let's drop. Wrong way, gold. Wrong way. You want to go down. Don't be fooled by this, by the way, guys. This is just natural liquidity grab, probably from either direction, and then wallop. Right, gold now. This should now be the start of the drop. Hopefully. Liquidity sweep of either side, so taking sell side and buy side liquidity basically. And then once obviously they've done what they've got to do, then price will go into the direction that it will go in. We already know the general consensus of the direction. They just trap people basically, and that's what we're seeing now. People are getting trapped. There's buyers buying here, buyers obviously getting stung, sellers probably getting stung. If you manage your risk on a trade like this, guys, there's no reason whatsoever to get stung basically. I know everybody loves a big lot on gold. Yeah. Now it's going to be bye gold. See you later for the rest of the afternoon. This is. I added another sell as well, guys. Literally at the peak of that top of that wick, I put another sell position on gold. So happy days. We're rocking and rolling, baby. Beast mode and all that. You reckon it's going to go up, Eric? Yeah. Like literally, gold. What am I at the minute? £7 in profit at the moment, guys. £7 profit at the minute. So we're just gonna. To be fair, the impact hasn't landed on the Dixie yet, has it? The impact is always a bit delayed when we do get onto the Dixie. Why is my thing looking like this? Yeah, in a minute. It's delayed data. In a minute, this will kick in. If we don't get any downside, guys, from here, I'll probably just pull out of this trade and take like the £7 profit. It's going to be an interesting next half hour, I think. That's for sure. This area, guys, where we're coming from, it's a solid area. But Again, it could probably get smashed out of the water, I suppose, if it really wanted to. Just see what happens. Just chill. I think the data is going to be coming out on the US dollar now, guys. So this should be where we see the Dixie get impacted, hopefully on Trading View. It's not really done much, that news announcement, guys, does it? Let's be honest. It ain't really done a lot. I'm quite surprised that nothing's really doing anything. I'm a bit shocked. Only gold doing anything. Oh, ideal. So hopefully just fake out to the upside. Well, I do genuinely think that gold's going to just sell off for the rest of the afternoon. Once price gets back to below down this wick or by this grey gap, my stop loss will be at break even, and I'll just let the trade run then. It's interesting. We still got this gap to fill. We still got gaps along here to fill. Look at the difference in volume, guys, in sessions. Like this is all obviously London volume, London dinner time volume. Now New York has opened. Look at the look at the volume now. Like that's massive. It's why scalpers love New York sessions so much, because for this exact volume. We've sort of tapped both of these areas now as well, which is good. We've tapped both of them, which is, yeah, that's what we want. We got 30 seconds left of this 5 minute to close. Next 5 minute, we should get walloped down. We are £30 in profit, guys. £33 in profit. Slow and steady wins the race, old pals. That, like, let's be honest, the news hasn't really moved it much, has it? Just a catalyst, just for liquidity. I was going to pull the position, but I thought, we'll just chill. We'll chill, see what happens. To be honest, guys, I'm glad it's Friday today. I'm glad it's the end of the trading week this week. I'm ready for the weekend. It's been a very hectic week this week. We got so much to do over the weekend. Rugby's on tonight as well. Cricket on over the weekend. Going to give it another 5 minutes, guys, and then we're going to call it a day. Sound. So what we saying, Eric? Continued dollar strength and gold sell off then, basically, hopefully. Is that what you reckon? Would be nice, wouldn't it? That's what I'm hoping. I won't be holding this trade over the weekend. I'm hoping to hold it to about 5-6 o'clock today. just depends how far it wants to go, really. Anyone got any plans for tonight? Let gold cook. No, we're cooking. We could get to the POC at least. At the POC, lagging again. Stop lagging. Oh well. Yeah, the POC sort of about here, guys, really, give or take. I think we can get there as a minimum, really. Early 7:30s. So they would just, yeah, Eric, I like it. Probably just creating the liquidity, wouldn't they? Gold, stop flipping, messing about, and just melt, mate. You're usually pretty good at doing whatever you please. I say that and it melts, just takes my stop loss out like, wanker. Yeah, thank you, gold. We are getting some serious volume coming in. £33 profit, guys. Do you all want to know what the account's up to, the account build? Write in the comments, what do you reckon the account build's up to? I'll let you know if you're right or wrong. Nah, more than that. 606. 606, guys, we're up to. With this gold trade running at the moment, we are at 637 currently. So it would be nice to close this out for the weekend. 5k. Yeah. Not yet. Not yet, Andrea. Not yet, mate. You know, at some stage we're going to have built this account up to such a substantial amount that we're going to be doing 5k in the trade. Do you know what I mean? We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're building. We're over 600 now. Just would be nice if gold could play ball for the remainder of the afternoon and continue to drop for us. We don't really want this to go any higher, to be honest, guys. It could get a bit deadly if it does. And in terms of risk management on this trade, guys, like I'm happy. The loss I'm happy to take on this would take the account down to 560 quid. I'm happy with that loss, to be honest. Just see what happens. Do you know what? I'm sort of looking at this higher time frame and I'm sort of thinking gold's going to do one or two things this afternoon. It's either going to like rally or it's going to drop. I've just had a look at the 4 hour and the 4 hours making me a bit suspicious. Yeah, I see. This needs to start dropping, really. Right, guys, 2 more minutes and I'm going to jump off. Right, guys, I'm going to call it. I am calling it. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, whatever that may be you're doing, and I'll see you next week. Cheers.